I wish I'd known that actually my potential can change from day to day. Ooh, that's true. My potential can change in the day. Who decides what our potential is? And now I can't hear myself, which is good because I don't actually want to hear myself. Hello, hi, my name is Arlene. And if you've come back, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. And if this is your first time here, okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good because as people who have been here before will be able to tell the new people that sometimes I have a hard time remembering what it was that I was going to talk about, and then things just fall out, and then it just comes together. Sometimes it doesn't come together, and that's, I think, where the performing part of me comes into this scenario. Performing part of me comes into this scenario. I'm trying something. I'm trying all kinds of new things, and I'll tell you why that is. Okay, I'm already going on so many tangents. And this is what this is about, is to stop me from going on tangents. Although I love going on tangents. Tangents are a lot of fun. Tangents are like going where the wind blows. I mean, is there a better way to spend your day than going where the wind blows? Where you just feel like, well, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I think I would like to do this for no more time. On to the next thing. So I'm going to do that right now with this. You, my friends who have come back, thank you so much for coming back. Tell them in the comments that they shouldn't be afraid of what's going to happen next, because I'm going to try it out and it's going to be good. So this is what's just falling out of my mouth now, but I actually wanted to talk about something. And the reason why I have a new method is because that's my ADHD part of me. I believe sometimes gets really excited about ideas, and here's what happens. I start at one idea and it's a flash, and because it's an exciting idea, it sparks another. The ideas come fast, sort of a chain, kind of a web. It's visual for me. I see things coming together. I feel them coming together. Stream of consciousness. But what happens is that at a certain point, I realize that I have lost the beginning. I can't remember what the first thing is. What was my first original idea? Anyway, what I was saying is, oh yes, I lose track of what my idea is and what my focus was. So I came up with this idea. Here's my idea. I started making myself voice notes on my phone so that I could remember. Because I can't write that fast. If I have an idea, I can't write that fast. I can't stop my idea and write, even write. Although, when I do it this way, I retain it better, but I can't stop my idea and write. But with my phone, I can do it. Yeah, okay, no, I'll do this. This is what I do in the real world. Is it too late to live up to my potential? I'm 60, and it's taken me all this time to find out that I'm autistic with ADHD, and that's the explanation why I have screwed up so many opportunities in my life. How things have just fallen through my fingertips. Projects that I thought were going okay, they're going well, they're going well, and then they fall apart. The projects fall apart. I fall apart. I think I'm in control. I think I can plan things out. I think I can organize things, but they don't go to the way that I'm imagining. Okay, well, let me talk about this. I have what's called a spiky profile, and it is consistent to have a spiky profile when you are autistic with ADHD and you are undiagnosed and you're living in a world of people who don't know that's what's going on. It's a common thing. So no, I did not live up to my potential. That's a real heartbreak, isn't it? That's a real griefy kind of thing, isn't it? That's one of the things about getting diagnosed. I mean, it feels so great to finally understand what's happening. And hey, why don't you subscribe and give me a sense of success? success. What was I talking about? I got thirsty and then I got distracted. Oh yeah, grief. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, so that great feeling, and then that sad, then a wave of sad feelings of how did nobody know? How did nobody know? I didn't know. I knew that I didn't know that something was wrong. I thought that I was wrong. I thought that I was incorrect. Anyway, I'm going on and on too long about this. Yeah, I don't know if this was the next stage. I don't know how many stages I've had. I've had a bunch of stages. But this new stage, yeah, of thinking, yeah, did I live up to my potential? I don't think I did. But what is potential? And who decides what it is? That's my challenge. Number one challenge. Who decides what another person's potential is? Those potentials were placed on me. And that's a lot of where my mask came from. I worked really hard to meet other people's expectations, a whole world of other people and their expectations. And I worked really hard at it. I did my best to please everybody. I really did. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. It felt right, because when I didn't do it, it felt bad because bad things happened. People were mean to me. What was I talking about? Yeah, who decides what our potential is? We decide, and that changes all the time. My potential can change in the day. My potential can be, potential, I guess, if we talk about it in terms of the other thing, the spoons, maybe. You need a lot of spoons to be digging your way through your potential, toward your potential, under your potential, around your potential, into your potential. I don't know how the spoons exactly work, but I would run out of spoons. That's what happened to me. That's the recurring burnout. I just ran out of spoons. And so I would have projects. I'm a creative person, and I would write songs, and I would make albums, and I would tour those albums, and I would perform those concerts, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. This is when I talk about my music career, the potential of my music career. Yeah, it was devastating, actually. Somebody said to me, it was years ago at this point, but she walked up to me and she was so happy to see me. She said that she'd been out of the country for years. And she said she had expected to come back and see me be a big star. And why wasn't I? What happened to me? I was standing in the stairwell of the Horseshoe, and I thought, I don't know. Like, how many years are between the thing that you're thinking of and now? What has elapsed during that time? Because after a burnout, when I reset, I didn't know that that's what I was doing. So I would often, I would frequently not go back to the last thing I was working on. I'm just thinking about it now. I wouldn't go back to the last thing I was working on because it was draining. It felt like it drained me. I felt like I needed something refreshing and new, and I couldn't go back to the other thing. It was hard, and by the time I was excited and motivated to do things, it's because I was excited and motivated by a new project, a new batch of songs, a new process that I was starting, and I didn't want to deal with the old stuff. Wow, this is a really long video. Let's see if I talk for much longer. I don't, so that's a good sign. So thank you very much. Thank you for indulging me with this new method. I don't know, it kind of worked. I ended up talking too long, but I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much. If I have earned your like, I would appreciate one. If I have earned your subscription, your subscribe. Oh, doing business is so gross. But I gotta be, if I'm gonna live up to my potential as a YouTuber, I need to get my subscriptions up. Yeah. That's I'm deciding is what my potential is to get, I don't know, one more subscription. Will you be that one more subscriber? And then today I would have met my potential. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for coming back. I will See you soon. You take care of yourself. I will take care of myself. And let's take care of some other people. Okay, I'll see you soon. Peace. Am in bed, sleeping. Sometimes I have an idea, and I think of it. Songwriting idea generally, like a poetry, like a line, like a concept. I mean, they're not all gems. They're not all gems. There's a night I wrote, I feel so small, I am an olive. Yeah, that was pretty heavy. But what happens is my brain at night, or when I'm tired, or when I don't have a notebook near me, I will, my brain says, don't worry, you're going to remember that. That is, yep. See how it does this? See how it rhymes, or see how the rhythm goes? For sure you'll remember it. Don't worry about it. And then